There's a butt.
There we go. Cheers.
Why is it not going?
I
don't see it on here.
You don't see it on there?
Then you go back.
Mm-hmm. Live yet? I don't see anything. Okay, we're on. Maybe. Let's go ahead and click on that. Yeah, okay, we're live.
You sure? Oh, yeah, there's your butt.
Yeah.
I mean, I didn't mean to.
Well, hello there, good people. Hi. How many people we got in the room right now?
You and me.
What?
You and me, so we may just be recording. Like, I'm on there twice.
It says live. Okay, it says 2 people on.
That's me and me.
Oh, that's you and you. All right, well, we'll just go ahead and...
What are you doing?
We're drinking sake and saying hi to the people whenever they come in. We'll just wait until somebody's actually here and watching.
How do you know?
You know, look at your little live chat and somebody is going to say hello. Somebody is there. And on live chat, it'll tell you how many people are coming in. So but right now, it's just you and me, I think.
Boop, boop, boop. Okay.
Well, don't pause it.
I was trying to catch it up.
Oh, okay.
If you come into a live stream and you realize your little red dot isn't all the way to the right side of the screen.
Yeah, move your dot over to the side otherwise.
Or hit ×2 and you'll catch up, but you'll still get to hear everything.
Oh, that's a good idea.
Well, because you don't want to miss anything.
That's a really good idea.
And you get, like, if you come in the halfway in the live stream, like Adam Cast, Tim Cast.
You want to catch up?
Prepper Pantry. What? Look like your logo.
Yeah.
Oh, it's my notification.
It's your notifications telling you, hey, we're live. Hi, everybody. So, hello, good people. It's Jason, Green Country Agroforestry, and of course, Mary, right here.
Oh.
This is the missus. If you haven't met her before, it goes by Tulsa Fox or M.O. Hudson. Hi, and she's going to be watching chat live so that, you know, we can respond to comments if there are comments and that sort of thing. But today, of course, is date night. We're making sushi. Yes, Mary is a truck driver and she's on the road a lot of the time. We never know exactly when she's going to be home. So we kind of have to just, you know, do things on the spur of the moment whenever they happen. She just happens to be home tonight. And ordinarily we'd be going out. We'd be going to a restaurant or something. We love going out for sushi, obviously. Yeah. But due to certain things going on in the world right now, obviously the restaurant's closed. We can't go and sit down. Well, actually, I think Sakura, you can go and sit down in Sakura, but
they close on half the tables.
But to share something with the rest of you guys that may not have that ability at the moment, we're going to make sushi live here at home and show you how we do it. And not only that, we're going to show you how you can do it from a prepper pantry. So you've got your materials stored up. They can stay without refrigeration for months, weeks, years at a time, and that's great. Because, you know, it's not just beans and rice. There's other things that you can make. Rice. Yeah. Oh, I was getting ready to get into that. Yeah. Sorry. There's other things that you can prep with than just beans and rice. I mean, come on, you can eat really good. For example, tonight we're having sushi. Now, sushi starts out with the rice.
Sake, starts out with the sake.
Okay, yeah, it starts out with the sake. Speaking of which,
do
we have anybody watching right now, or is it just us?
Oh. 7. Oh my God. Sorry, I put my phone down.
Just keep us advised of the comments. Okay, so we're having some sake right now. Keep me advised of the comments, pretty please. Pretty please, Mary?
After my sake.
After your sake. Oh, yeah.
So
Happy New Year, everybody. Cheers. Yeah.
Thank God that's over.
Uh-huh.
There's be a dash of hangover and hopefully everything.
You made some extra money working on New Year's, didn't you?
Yeah. Christmas, nothing was open, so I worked. But Thanksgiving, people were eating a lot. Right up until Christmas. Moving a lot of food and other stuff for New Year's.
Yeah. All right. So, hey, we're going to start out with rice, and I use the rice cooker, but you don't have to use a rice cooker, especially if you're prepping and you're, you know, in this situation where there's no electricity. Obviously, you can cook rice in the conventional way, which is for every cup of rice, use 1 cup of water, bring to a boil, cover, reduce the heat, simmer for about 15 minutes or so, turn off the heat or remove it from the heat source, like the fire, if you're cooking on the fire, and then let it sit for a little bit and you're good to go. Well, this has already been cooked up. It's been cooling off a little bit because for sushi, you want the rice to be warm, but not too hot to handle. All right. Now, the rice is important. If you're getting long grain rice, it's not going to work well for sushi. It may work for other things, but you can use short grain rice, which you would use for sushi making, for everything else you would want rice for, like rice and gravy, gumbo, jambalaya. Did I mention rice and gravy? Red beans and rice.
Gravy.
Right, so the rice that we're using tonight is this stuff right here. This is, if I can get this close to the camera, this is short grain rice. This is 15 pounds of short grain rice. It cost me $20 at the local international marketplace. You can get this on Amazon, but it's going to cost you about 2 times that much. So if you have an international market somewhere nearby that you can get short grain rice at, get it there. This stuff is great. The package is actually a lot sturdier than the long grain rice packages that you find at Walmart or other grocery stores. Let me clutter that up. All right, very important, short grain rice. Very, very important that short grain rice. Long grain rice won't make good sushi, but short grain rice makes good everything. So get short grain. All right. Once you've got your rice cooked.
Pudding. Don't forget rice pudding.
Yeah, you can make rice pudding too. Rice pudding is good.
Want me to hold the sake?
Yeah, let's move the sake out of the way here so I'm not drinking it constantly. Otherwise it's going to be a very different show really quick. Let's put my cup up here.
Why is my phone so slow?
Right, so once you've got your rice cooked, you're going to need to do a few things. Obviously, you're going to need the vinegar portion. Incidentally, if you didn't know, sushi comes from the words vinegar, rice, vinegar and rice put together. So the way it came about was early on, whenever fishermen were out, when fishermen were out at sea, and this is in Japan, they would catch their fish, but they'd have to bring the catch back home to the villages to feed their families and other villagers. And keeping the fish preserved was a bit of a challenge if you were out on a long voyage. But they found out that you could ferment rice, and that the vinegar in the rice that you fermented, because after it ferments, it turns to vinegar, would help preserve the fish. So they would wrap their raw cuts of fish with seaweed and vinegar. Well, initially, you would remove the fermented vinegar before you ate the fish. But eventually they realized, hey, what if we take fresh rice and we infuse it with vinegar to give it that low pH to preserve the meat, and then you can just eat it all at once. And that's how sushi was born. So you don't necessarily have to have raw fish to make sushi. You can make sushi out of anything. The important thing to remember is it's vinegar and rice. So we made 2 cups of rice with the rice cooker, and we made up a batch of vinegar and sugar, which is 3 ounces of vinegar and 1 ounce of sugar. Of course, we use this vinegar here, rice wine vinegar, but you could use a regular wine vinegar if you wanted to. That's just fine. You want to heat it up to the point where the sugar dissolves into the vinegar readily, but you don't want to boil the vinegar. All right, so once you've got your vinegar, let me move some of this other stuff out of the way really quick. Just put that here. Once you've got your rice and your vinegar, and you've got your rice cooked up, let's go ahead and move this over here. Take your rice and transfer it into a bowl, like so. Huh? What happened?
Oh, sorry. Somebody liked my idea of spam sushi. It's from Hawaii.
Spam sushi, yeah. Not my idea of a great time, but yeah, you can make sushi out of anything. I think one of these days here, before too awful long, I'm going to make sushi with bratwurst. I'm going to put bratwurst and mustard and sauerkraut in a sushi roll and call it a stadium dog sushi. You like that?
Would that be called the Oklahoman? No. Do you have an Oklahoman yet?
Sweet potato and toasted pecan with green onion, with wild green onion.
That was really good.
All right, so we got our rice in the bowl here. We got to break it up a little bit. You don't want to smash it, so just cut it with your spatula, wooden spatula, or whatever you got to work with.
Do I need to stir that?
Nah.
Are you sure?
That's fine. Just gonna mix this up here, and of course add the rice vinegar and sugar mixture right there, like so. Let it go over here.
Sorry.
All right, you take that for me, please. Thank you.
I get to do dishes.
Yay!
Yay!
All right, gentlemen. If you're single, you need to find yourself a good woman to do dishes. Don't let her cook, but somebody to do dishes.
Anything.
Somebody's dishes is good. All right. So we want to mix that rice and vinegar up really well. And Mary, if you would like to take over while you're not relaying comments to me, what are comments? Do I need to be aware of anything?
So like, hi, and don't spill the sake. Ooh,
hi,
Sam
don't spill the
sushi.
Sake. Spam sushi. Okay.
I guess I'll stir your.
All right.
Stir.
Just cut in with the edge of the spatula, just like that. Keep it strictly.
Yeah, you see me mix eggs?
Yeah.
No. Nobody see me mix eggs. I don't do it very well.
Good stuff. All right. While Mary is working on that, let's work on our crab meat.
Might take a while.
And our spicy mayo, which I'm just going to throw on the floor here. Now, mayonnaise, if you keep it sealed up, lasts for, next to forever. And real mayonnaise, because of the vinegar content in it, lasts after being opened for a good long while, too, even though, yes, it is made with eggs. The main problem with mayonnaise after it's been opened is it separates into the oil component and everything else. So
don't let it mix.
Yeah, or
separate.
If you're storing mayonnaise for prepping, store small quantities that you can use fairly quickly after you've got them open, and then you don't have to worry about having your mayo separate. And we're going to start out with our mayo here. Just take a little bit of this stuff.
I think we call that gas station mayonnaise. It comes in usually like little packets.
Yeah, you can take packets of mayo. Okay, there's spicy mayo. Well, that's mayo. Now I've got sriracha sauce here. I love sriracha sauce, but you can use cayenne pepper.
I was asked, what kind of vinegar did you use again?
Rice wine vinegar.
Oh, I guess you one time did use regular white wine vinegar, wasn't it?
Yes, I did use regular white wine vinegar one time. It worked out just fine. It was good. It was actually a little bit on the sweet side.
Too sweet, but that was the dessert roll in the Oklahoman, so it worked out.
Yeah, I made a dessert roll with it. It was pretty good. All right, so just not maybe as much sriracha as mayonnaise, and just mix that up until you've got that nice sort of pinkish orange sort of coloration going on there. If you've been to a sushi restaurant, you've seen spicy mayo before. It's going to look about like this. Let me get this up close to the camera. There you go.
Looks like mayonnaise.
Does that look like mayo with a little bit of hot sauce in that? Well, that's what it is. It's mayo with some hot sauce. That's spicy mayo. This is what you're paying too much for at the sushi restaurant. Right now. Okay, so I got my spicy mayo, and what we have here is crab meat in a can. I know, right? Canned crab meat, but like a whole lot of other canned foods, unless they're high in acid, they'll keep in the can as long as you can keep the seals intact for years on end. So wet packed canned food is good for prepping with, and this is canned crab, and it smells like crab.
Yeah.
Well, it is crab.
Yeah. This is your first time doing that with the crab meat, right?
This is actually my very first time making sushi with canned crab instead of fresh crab. But fresh crab is expensive too. So anyway, this was about $2.50 a piece. So this is one of those kind of like luxury sort of prepper items. You know, every now and then you need to treat yourself. If you're buying stuff to prep with, you got your beans, you got your rice, you got your stew and everything else. But get some candy, get some things to treat yourself with, because you never know. And having something special really lifts the mood up. We're going to add some of the spicy mayo in with our crab. Now, I don't know if I can mix this up in the container or not.
Hi, everybody. He's making me mix stuff, right? Say hi in chat. Okay, he's making me mix stuff.
Tell you what, let me go ahead and grab a bowl real quick to mix the rest of this in.
Uh-oh. I didn't grab enough bowls.
No, I broke the seal. Oh.
I did not grab enough bowls.
Yeah, I'd like to do it in the can, but it's gonna get messy. It's gonna get messy if I do. So let's go ahead and just get everything out of the can. There we go. Into this bowl here.
Free wants to stock some candy.
Free does? Oh, hi Free, how you doing?
Who brought up candy?
Oh man, okay. I tell you what, there's something about. Oh man, I've got it buried right now underneath these arrows and some other things there. I've got a 5-gallon bucket that I put some Jolly Ranchers in, and I found out, well, it was a good price on Jolly Ranchers, so I got a bunch of it. But I found out, unfortunately, Jolly Ranchers, whenever they get hot, they melt. So now I've got a multi-fruit flavored brick down there. Don't laugh. It's not funny. It's not funny.
That's the human lick. You heard about cow lick or salt lick for cows? That's the human lick for children. Lick, lick.
But you can always break off a chunk and peel the plastic out. But things like maybe peppermint discs or butterscotch discs or those little cinnamon discs, as long as you can, maybe put a layer of paper in between them or something, so if they get hot, they don't just like all make a big mass or something. Some kind of candy is good if you can add that to your prepping supplies.
Somebody freeze dried Skittles.
Freeze dried Skittles, really?
I think I saw that too. It was on YouTube. Everything's on YouTube.
Why would you need to freeze dry Skittles?
So they don't turn into a brick?
I guess. Hey, if that stops them from turning into a brick, I'm all for it.
There was somebody freeze drying random stuff.
Hey.
And he did Skittles. I'm like, that was a good idea.
All right. So once you've got it all mixed in, it's going to take on this nice little light pink texture, just like so. Now, we're not quite done yet. I've got a little extra something. This is panko. Of course, once sealed, this will last for a long time, too. All it is a rice-based breadcrumb.
Oh, cool.
We're just going to add that for a little crunch. We're going to mix that into our spicy shrimp. Freeze-dried Skittles. That's something.
Oh, they poof up like a Skittle popcorn or something.
Really?
Yeah.
That's cool. I'm going to have to go look that up. Speaking of looking things up.
Ridge Life is Tim, right?
Huh? Yes, Ridge Life is Tim.
I thought so. Okay.
Hi, Tim.
Yeah. They're discussing poofy Skittles.
Speaking of looking things up, moderators, if you could, pretty please, would you be so kind as to add a couple of links in for people to click on and follow? We have some friends of the channel that are getting very, very close to their 1,000 subscriber mark. So if you haven't heard of these guys already, please go check them out. And moderators, put the links in the chat if you can, pretty please.
Oh, you mean like grow with Jeff? Grow something with Jeff.
Grow something with Jeff.
That guy is busy.
Yeah, he's good.
He has nothing gadgets. Oh my god.
But grow something with Jeff was last week.
Oh, okay.
So this week we have very close. It's who is it?
Belly.
No, Robertson's Belly Acres, something else.
Oh.
Pete's Homestead is very, very close. And who was the other person that was close? I should have brought a note card with myself, and so I could look at it and go, oh, there's my card. It says Pete's Little Homestead is very, very close to hitting his 1,000. He's 975, somewhere around there.
You were going to make a playlist for somebody.
Yep.
And then we went to the store and forgot.
Yeah, we went to the store and forgot. Okay, yes. Okay. So Pete's is very close. If you're not already subscribed to Pete, go check him out. Also, Robertson's Belly Acres is very close on watch hours. I think they're within like 300 watch hours of hitting monetization. They already have all the subs they need. They just need some watch hours. So if you can go to Robertson's Belly Acres, maybe when you're getting ready to go to bed, click on their channel, click on their videos, click watch all, just roll their hours, go ahead and push them over the edge. That would be awesome. They're our neighbors. They're in Sepulpa, maybe about 5-10 miles away from us. So that's our nearest neighbor in the YouTube community. And we've got bugs invading us. Oh no. Can I say bugs on live? I just did. Well, hey.
It's winter.
It's winter. They come inside. Yeah, you have to deal with it. All right, let's move this stuff out of the way. How's that rice looking? It's looking pretty good?
My arms are tired.
Oh, okay. All right. Now I do have some soy sauce here. I'm just going to go ahead and put that on the plate. This is Pearl River Bridge soy sauce. If you can find this at your local international market, this is the best soy sauce that you can get, incidentally.
Does that make you a soy sauce snob?
Maybe, but
don't spill.
Don't spill. There we go. But you know, if you're gonna be serious about the cooking, get the good stuff. This is the good stuff.
Never goes bad.
All right. Speaking of the good stuff, you can buy wasabi in the little tubes that you can squeeze out, but they're kind of squishy and a little bit. It's not like you're used to.
They travel well. They
travel well. Okay, fine. They travel well. But if you want a real good wasabi, once again, international market, dried wasabi powder. This costs about $8 for this entire bag, and I would consider this just about a lifetime supply.
Understatement.
So I'm going to go ahead and mix up my wasabi right now. I've already taken the liberty of putting wasabi powder in this cup. It was about one of these little sake cups worth, and I have an equal amount of water. We're just going to mix those two together just like that.
Ooh, we got some links. Oh, sorry.
You got some links showing it?
I got
Awesome,
distracted.
awesome,
Sorry.
awesome.
Some of Pete's.
Pete's,
Robinson's.
awesome. And Robertson's. Very good. All right, then we're just going to mix those two together.
Damn it, cat.
Just like that. What's that cat up to?
Was it the dog?
It could be the dog, too. All right, let me just mix those up until we have a nice, creamy wasabi paste that we make right here.
Pete's two-timing us.
Is he?
Hi, Pete.
Hi, Pete.
He says he's listening but moderating on another one. Thanks for the shout out.
Awesome, awesome, awesome. Pete's a great guy. He deserves it, guys. He deserves it. All right, check this out. There's wasabi paste that we made right here on the spot.
I dare you to lick the spoon.
With just a little bit of, I'm not going to lick the spoon. I am not an insane person. That is hot, hot, hot. Hot, but good. Hot, but good. All right, so got our wasabi mixed up. Of course, we already have some pickled ginger. I did not grow this ginger, but if I had grown it and had pickled it, it would look just like this. All right, now for the fun stuff. We got our bamboo mat. And another item that can keep without refrigeration for extended periods of time, just keep it sealed up so the bugs can't get to it because they love chewing on this stuff. But this is called nori. It's roasted seaweed. It's actually seaweed that's been chopped up, pressed, and rolled out into sheets, and then roasted, as opposed to seaweed that's just a whole chunk of seaweed. So if you try throwing this into your soup, thinking you're going to add a little seaweed to your soup because that'll add some iodine, which is great. I mean, especially if it's a post-apocalyptic sort of thing and you want to make sure your thyroid doesn't get invaded by nasty stuff.
I've done this. Added the wrong seaweed to my
add the wrong
miso
seaweed.
soup.
Yeah, if you add this to your soup, it turns into mush because it's not
green.
It's not one whole piece of seaweed. It's pressed and formed, kind of like the ham in your ham and cheese sandwich.
Not my ham. What about my turkey, chicken, or roast beef?
Yeah, no. Chances are that's pressed and formed too. I know. Sad.
When you go to Arby's, you know what you're getting. Butt loaf. No, it really does look like a little tiny little turkey butt.
Really?
It does.
Oh no, I tore my sheet.
You get another one.
I tore my sheet.
Oh, you gotta open the package all the way.
I tore my sheet. Oh.
Can we just eat that one by itself? I think you have to salt it first.
I know. Oh, this stuff is really flaky.
Oh, is that the normal kind?
This is the stuff you ordered off of Amazon. This is not the stuff that we got from the market. All right, so, word to the wise, be careful about where you order your seaweed nori from. Not all sources are as good as others.
Did you eat all the other one?
No, I've got a package of nori that I got from the market that we can use. It just turns out to be too unworkable.
Did you put it in the freezer? Someplace I remember seeing it.
No, I didn't. I think it's in that box over there. All right.
It's lost.
So, seaweed nori has it's got two sides. One side is kind of rough, and I don't know if the light will pick this up here, but it's kind of rough, and a little bit darker, and the other side is
shiny,
smooth and shiny. You want to put your ingredients on the inside, the rough part, the shiny part on the outside. So here we go. So put that down right here. And we're going to go ahead and move this all over here for the moment. Put our ingredients here. I'm going to need this. Oh. Pardon me.
Nope. You may just pull it up.
That's fine.
You can't spill it. Let me take something off to put it over here. What have you done with?
Some of that lid.
Okay. I get the lid.
Okay. So in order to help you handle your rice, it's going to be very sticky. So incidentally, where is that rice?
Get this down, pick this up.
All right, so the rice is going to be very sticky.
Mary's bowl from the bottom.
Mary's gone ahead and got it mixed up really well.
I did?
Yeah, looks pretty good. To keep it from sticking to your fingers, you want some water. I've got water in this pan right here, so you just get your hands good and wet. Of course, obviously, make sure your fingernails are clean, especially if you've been running around, messing around with potting soil and not potting plants and stuff like that. Clean fingernails are important. All right. Wow. Actually, could you take this from me? Ooh, yes. We're using this little chest freezer back here in the back room because it actually has more space than the rest of the kitchen. It's a tiny house. You people that are interested in living in tiny houses, trust me, you don't want to live in a tiny house. Tiny houses are horrible.
Well, another reason this is always cleared off is because we're always kind of digging into it. You set something down, by dinner time, you're moving it.
Yeah,
so it's always cleared off.
And this isn't like a tiny house. This is just a very small house.
Like the old school small house.
This is a small house, but we have very little room.
Oh, thanks. I needed a shower.
You're welcome.
You're funny.
Glad to help.
Funny looking.
All right, so just take out a little bit of the rice, put it on here on your seaweed.
You got a bunch of people in here.
Do we now?
Well, like 7, but they're all like hiding each other and hating
Hi.
I know, right?
Actually, seven's not huge. Must be something else going on.
There's another guy. Pete was subbing for and
Somebody. Who else is going right now?
Yeah. Who else is going right now? I'm gonna try to scroll back.
Who else is going right now? So I can just stop doing this and go watch them instead.
Well said hi. Free said hi. So Living said hi. Gail said my bad.
Hi, Gail. Gail's getting ready to go live here at I think 6 o'clock our time.
Save a little bit of time.
Yeah, well, that means I can't waddle too long. I gotta actually get this done.
So I should quit making fun of you. Oh, smashing me.
You
know that sticks to my fur, right?
Pardon me, Mr. Abbott.
Shut up.
All right. So when I'm making this stuff, I like to leave a little bit here. That's just to seal. I'm going to move this so that we can make a little trough.
Nunya, Texas.
Nunya, Texas. Hi, Nunya.
Oh, that's a real thing. I thought he was being sarcastic.
No, that's the channel name is Nunya, Texas. Hi.
Oh, that makes sense though, because it's Texas. And when
Slippery fingers.
When your hands are wet, it's hard to open.
All right, so here we go. I'm going to just take a little bit of our pickled ginger and lay it out just
I thought ginger was supposed to go afterwards.
You can. You can also use other pickled vegetables. For example,
they pickle everything.
Pickle some leeks, pickle some daikon radish, whatever you happen to have that's pickled. You can lay that as part of your veggies. There's no hard and fast rule. Once again, you can make sushi with anything.
But you gotta have the vinegar rice.
You have to have the vinegar rice. All right, so here we go.
So it's supposed to be a spicy crab.
This is going to be a spicy crab. It's going to be extra spicy because I'm adding a little bit of extra wasabi here. Incidentally, if you don't like it too spicy, don't add the extra wasabi. That's all I'm saying.
Oh, Gail's going live with Micro Farmer. Oh.
Yes, Gail's going live with Micro Farmer here.
Oh, you told me that. Okay.
Here at 6 o'clock. Yeah.
What's Micro Farmer's name?
Micro Farmer's named Homer.
Oh, the guy with the shiny head.
Yeah, he's got a shiny head. All right,
he's always looking down at his computer.
Here we go. So we're going to add our spicy crab mix here.
Spicy crab.
Spicy crab.
And that was the spicy mayo.
Spicy mayo, made with spicy mayo, spicy crab, spicy mayo. Yeah. Well, 1 can is probably enough for about 2 or 3 rolls, depending upon how thick you lay it on. That should be plenty right there. All right. So here we go. You make a trough, like so, and let me know if it's visible because I'm not looking at the screen right
now. Yeah, you're all visible.
All right, so we want to bring this up so that the rice comes up and makes contact with the rice. Once rice meets rice, there we go.
Tuck
it in.
Tuck and press.
And I'm just going to let that
flap over.
There we go.
And short grain rice is the trick, right here.
Short grain rice is the trick.
Might as well just drop it on the floor for the buggies.
Yeah, just dropping stuff on the floor. All right,
so, the dog in here.
Yeah, there's a bug there.
Yeah, the smack was too.
The smack was just to sort of settle things. But you can also... Is
that tight enough?
Well, you can also tighten it up. And another thing I like to do is get up here and sort of press in on the sides a little bit. Give it a good
What
squish.
was that weird device you got and never used?
There is a device out there that you can order off of Amazon that is called a Sushi Bazooka.
Bazooka!
Yeah.
I'm supposed to be paying attention here.
And it's supposed to be, it's just another gimmick that lets people that don't happen to have a bamboo mat for some weird reason, because those are a lot cheaper than that. Yeah. It's a device that lets people sort of make sushi rolls.
Hi, Jeff.
Weird stuff. All right.
I just thought grow something with Jeff.
Well, now we've got our sushi roll made up.
Irene Turner.
I'm just going to transfer that over to our cutting board.
Aquarius.
Hi, Robert.
Oh, Robert.
Yep, Homestead Aquarius is Robert.
I call Mark Arkansas.
Like that icon he's got there? He's got a little frog eye showing there on his.
Kind of creepy.
A little bit creepy. All right. So the reason I keep the knife in the water is it cuts a lot better if it's slightly wet. And incidentally, your sushi knife should only be used for sushi, nothing else, because you need it to be sharp enough to go right through the roll right off.
Ooh, that's nice. Can't get a normal knife to do that.
Yep.
Believe me, we've tried. I mean, he's tried and I watched and laughed.
That in between cuts, just dip it in the water.
Kind of like your ice cream scooper.
Kind of like your ice cream scoop. That's right. Then we make another cut. Yeah, well, if it squishes, that's fine. A little bit, but if you start squishing too much, it means you need to sharpen your knife.
Well, you didn't pack the roll very tight.
And this roll is not packed very tight.
He's still learning. And you were doing it like without the table because you're going to show how you do it.
There we go. All right, so we're done with that. Let me swap out for the plate.
Okay, set down.
Yep. So we're gonna plate this up real quick. Got our plate here, and of course,
is it Lori's World in here?
Lori's World. All right, hi Lori's.
So you got like 10 people in here?
I didn't cut all the way through there.
Oh no.
Oh no.
I'll have to eat that one.
Mm-hmm.
At least you get to eat your mistakes.
Mm-hmm.
Timothy, good morning. Oh, down under farming.
Down under farming force. Hi, Darren.
Oh.
All right, so there we go.
Hi.
We've got made out of the Prepper's Pantry spicy crab sushi rolls right here on this plate, all ready to eat. After we got those cut up, it's time to eat them, of course. And
do you want
either use chopsticks or you can just dip them like this. All right, be my guinea pig. Tell me what you think.
Do you want me the broken one or the
whichever one you want?
Which closest one? Dad, it's a huge one.
What do you think? Is that good?
Wasabi. They're kind of big.
Mm-hmm.
Oh my goodness.
What do you think?
Your rice is really good. Yeah, right. Because I.
Good.
We should like refresh the sake here.
Mm-hmm.
You still have 30 minutes to kill. No.
How do I? Oh.
It's like 5:30.
do I need to kill some time before it's time for Gail to go live? All right. So yeah, have a little bit of hot sake. This is Mary's sake. This is Mary's sake carafe with a little kitty cat on it, and it's pink. Mine is kind of green, and it's got like bamboo on it.
I wasn't gonna get the bunny sake.
It's smaller. That's only because I couldn't find the blue wave sake carafe.
I got the like we were talking about. What was it? Bunny onesies. And I was not going to wear a bunny onesie. They are so uncomfortable. Why would somebody wear those? You just, this is very Japanese. There you go. Nummy, nummy.
Oh, that's just funny.
How many of those are you going to drink? Leave me some.
Well, I've got half an hour. It's half an hour for me to drink sake in.
Oh.
All right.
You should get the guitar. Oh, hi.
I should, yeah. What's going on here? That's it. Hi, Lori's World.
He needs bifocals, by the way.
All right, so here's something with Jeff. Hey, Jeff. Hi, Elmer.
Don't spill.
I don't know.
Oh, my YouTube notifications.
Oh, something about Grand Solar Minimum. Ooh.
You're a neat little channel. My phone's just not keeping up. You can't reach the Wi-Fi from here, I don't think.
Anyway, hey guys, don't forget to
do not miss.
Do not miss. There we go. Don't miss Gail Southern Living's live stream coming up here in half an hour, is it?
No, about
6 p.m. Central, 25 minutes. 25 minutes from now. It's going to be a giveaway with Microfarmer.
Giveaway?
Oh.
We're not supposed to tell anybody that?
There might be a giveaway.
What?
If they're here, they're good. No. Yeah, don't forget to go over and visit Gail's Southern Living. Moderators, put the link in that, pretty please. Or, anyway, hey, Good sushi, good sake. Mm. Cheers, people. Thanks for tuning in. You guys have a great evening. Bye.
Is there drops in here?
Mm-hmm.
Oh, Bye.
Bye. Cheers.
Dink.
Yeah, it's kind of in broadcast.
Goodbye.
Bye.
Oh,
Bye.
he's asking me to do something on the computer.
Bye.
Right. Oh, the big button in the right hand corner.
Bye.
We'll just keep doing that. That's funny.
Bye. Bye. Click it.
Okay.
Bye. Click on it. Yeah.